Hello, my name's Michael Keneally, and this is a brief video about the violent start to the month of March 2020, focusing particularly on the Mars-Ketu conjunction, the Mars-South Node conjunction, which is part of the huge Kalsarpa Yoga energies. And I want to make this short video to alert people that this is a violent start to the month. And it's important to be aware of that, but also to be aware that coming up in this month is actually a rare and record-taking energy in early Vedic Capricorn in Uttarashadha Nakshatra of Saturn and Pluto, Jupiter and Mars. And indeed the Saturn-Pluto-Jupiter conjunction hasn't been there since the 13th century. It is a rare and huge energy that might sort of bring destruction in our lives and in our identity, etc., but for spiritual purpose. And the Mars-Ketu conjunction is still strong at the beginning of March. So have a look at the blog associated with this video, where I've put both the Western chart, tropical zodiac for the 1st of March, and also the Vedic chart, sidereal zodiac for the 1st of March. So there you'll see that on the 1st of March, Ketu is in Vedic Sagittarius at 10 degrees, Mars at 15 degrees. And so the conjunction has been closer, but it's still there. And so there's still this sort of quite cutting, destructive energy if used negatively. But of course, when they were both in Mula Nakshatra at the beginning of Vedic Sagittarius, great inspiration was to be found. Inspiration, I kept stumbling on things and finding new things and finding new insights. And that's very much the nature of these times. Look out for that. And we need to look out for that because of what I just said about what's building and going on in Vedic Capricorn in Uttarashadha Nakshatra. And so it's a time of very violent and very strong destruction energies, but at the same time, inspiration openings and spiritual potential. And as the charts for the 1st of March clearly show, do have a look at them in the blog, Kalsarpa Yoga is in the heavens all the time, a long-running Kalsarpa Yoga. And as is hopefully well known, Kalsarpa Yoga is when all the Vedic planets are to one side of the nodal axis. So if this is in a birth chart or time in the heavens, then it is so divisive and so preposterous and quite difficult for other people to cope with, and can be aggressive and ram the person's views almost hysterically. But like everything, there's a huge spiritual potential, so you can get, people becoming very spiritual who have Kalsarpa Yoga in their chart. But you see, the point is that for the whole world there's a long-running Kalsarpa Yoga energy now. Indeed, it was this that brought Boris Johnson and Donald Trump to power. And indeed, Boris Johnson is having his Rahu return in Ardra Nakshatra, where Rahu is now, at that end of the nodal axis. So these are confrontative, tense times. And I wanted really to make that point, and to make the point that for the end of February and the beginning of March are very tense and potentially aggressive, But actually there is a deep spiritual energy for the whole of the world. And there's meltdown material for the whole of the world that can be embraced positively. So have a look at the blog, which goes into this hugely important issue and matter for subtle understanding. The energies now are huge and life-changing. Please make sure that you have the best sense of who you are now, of your identity. Please make sure that the strategies and priorities you're pursuing now are the right for your spiritual inspiration and spiritual life purpose and destiny. You can get a reading from me at my Star Wheel Astrology website. My wife Maggie Pashley does many healings online, www.maggiepashley.com, and I teach many courses in astrology on my Master Vedic Astrology website, and also other earth spirituality courses as well. So have a look at what I teach and offer, and it could well be the opening of the door for you now at this time, when to stay behind the closed door and carry on as we are is not a good idea. Thank you.